Did you know that Nike's journey began with a waffle iron in a coach's kitchen? You see the iconic swoosh everywhere, from LeBron James's sneakers to Cristiano Ronaldo's cleats. Nike dominates the athletic footwear industry with its high-profile endorsements, sleek designs and bold PR campaigns that often stir up some controversy. But how did it all start? Nike's story begins with an average track runner and his coach who had a unique obsession, turning the essence of speed into the perfect shoe design. Would you believe that Nike, a company worth billions today, started with just a dream and $0? This story shows how determination and a bit of innovation can build something extraordinary. Nike started way back in 1964. Back then, it wasn't even called Nike, it was Blue Ribbon Sports, founded by Bowerman and Knight. They didn't have much to begin with, they just had a passion for running and a desire to create better shoes for athletes. These two were the perfect duo. Bowerman's inventive approach to sports footwear and Knight's sharp business insight from Stanford. What else do you need for a brand to be successful? They started at the University of Oregon, where they were both deeply involved in the track and field scene. Knight was a talented middle distance runner, and Bowerman, a visionary coach, shared a dream to enhance athletic gear. You see, their blend of technical know-how and entrepreneurial spirit set the stage for Nike's presence. It must have not been easy paving the way for a brand synonymous with innovation, performance and style. Bowerman's journey began in 1911 in Portland, Oregon. From a young age, his passion for athletics was clear, leading him to a coaching career at the University of Oregon.
I think I was a good coach, but I was a good coach because I was a teacher.
His dedication to improving athletic performance was more than a profession, it was a lifelong passion, and he sought ways to enhance his athletes' performance. Phil Knight, born in Portland in 1938, grew up in a family that valued education and sports. His love for running became apparent during his time at Cleveland High School, while majoring in journalism at the University of Oregon. His achievements in track and field brought him closer to the world of sports footwear. Bowerman always pushed for better, lighter and more comfortable shoes. Together, they brought a unique blend of expertise to the table. You see, their vision wasn't just about making superior athletic shoes, it was about sparking cultural shift in how people saw sports apparel and its role in athletic performance. It was a game changer. Their first breakthrough came in the form of the Nike Moon shoe, a running shoe with a waffle sole designed by Bowerman himself. And get this, he made the prototype using a waffle iron in his kitchen. This unique design provided better traction, revolutionizing the way running shoes were made. In the early years, Bowerman and Knight focused on selling their shoes to runners and track athletes, but they had bigger dreams. By the 1980s, they expanded into basketball shoes and began signing high-profile athletes to endorsement deals. The most notable of these athletes was Michael Jordan, whose partnership with Nike would go on to change the sneaker world forever. Nike's marketing campaigns have always been legendary. The famous "Just Do It" tagline, introduced in 1988, has become one of the most recognizable slogans in advertising history. Memorable campaigns featuring athletes like Bo Jackson, Charles Barkley and Tiger Woods further set Nike's place at the top. Over the decades, Nike has grown into one of the most successful and recognizable brands worldwide. Their products are sold in over 190 countries and are synonymous with high performance and quality. They've continued to innovate, introducing game-changing products like the Nike Air line, which features air cushioning technology. Their big break came in 1972 when Nike became the official sponsor of the US Olympic track and field team, outfitting athletes with their innovative shoes. By 1978, Nike had signed its first endorsement deal with a professional athlete, distance runner Steve Prefontaine. This partnership marked the beginning of Nike's long-standing strategy of aligning with elite athletes, which would become a cornerstone of the brand's marketing efforts. The 1980s were a transformative decade for Nike. In 1982, Nike launched the Air Force One, its first basketball shoe to feature air cushioning technology for better shock absorption and support. This innovation charged Nike into the basketball market. The real game changer came in 1984 when Nike signed Michael Jordan to an endorsement deal and introduced the Air Jordan line. These shoes not only revolutionized basketball footwear, but also became a cultural phenomenon. Remember the movie Air? It best describes what actually went down. In 1988, Nike launched the iconic "Just Do It" ad campaign, showcasing athletes in various sports and activities with the powerful slogan. This campaign was a huge success as well. The 1990s saw Nike continuing to push the envelope with innovations. Around 1990, the company launched the Air Max line, featuring a visible air cushioning unit in the sole that offered superior comfort and support. 6 years later, Nike introduced Nike Air Zoom technology, further enhancing cushioning and support for athletes. Now, with such success after success, you might feel it's all too good to be true. Well, you're not entirely wrong. The late 1990s also brought some controversy. Nike faced accusations of using sweatshop labour and paying workers low wages in its overseas factories. In response, the company implemented a code of conduct for its suppliers and took steps to improve working conditions in its factories, striving to address and rectify the issues. Despite facing challenges, the brand continued to grow and adapt, maintaining its position as a leading name in athletic footwear and apparel. In the early 2000s, Nike was already a household name, but they weren't content with resting on their laurels. They introduced the Shox line of shoes in 2000, featuring a unique spring-like cushioning system that revolutionized comfort and performance. Just a few years later, in 2004, they launched the Nike Free line, which mimicked the feel of barefoot running and allowed for more natural movement and flexibility. However, the real game changer came in 2005 with the Nike Plus platform. Imagine tracking your runs and sharing your progress with friends, all through a sensor in your shoe that's synced with your iPod. This set a new standard for digital fitness tracking. In 2012, they introduced Flyknit technology, creating a seamless, lightweight shoe from a single thread, which not only enhanced performance but also reduced waste. Their commitment to social responsibility was evident in 2011 with the Better World initiative, aimed at reducing environmental impact and improving working conditions. Then in 2018, Nike's bold Dream Crazy ad campaign featuring Colin Kaepernick sparked controversy, but also won widespread praise for its strong message of social justice and inclusion. Throughout the decade, they continued to collaborate with top athletes, artists, and designers, creating innovative products and limited edition releases. Their digital presence also grew with apps like Nike Training Club and Nike Run Club, offering personalized training programs and tracking users' workouts. As we entered the 2020s, the world was changing rapidly, and so was Nike. They launched the Move to Zero initiative in 2020, aiming for zero carbon and zero waste in their supply chain by 2050. Nike also responded to the COVID-19 pandemic with creative solutions like the Living Room Cup Challenge, encouraging people to stay active at home. They even partnered with healthcare professionals to develop personal protective equipment for frontline workers. The company's focus on sustainability and social responsibility showed that they weren't just keeping up with the times, they were leading the way. So, what's the secret behind Nike's meteoric rise to success? It's all about a strong brand image, innovative products, and effective marketing. The Just Do It slogan and the iconic swoosh logo are recognized worldwide, symbolizing athletic excellence and ambition. Nike's products, from the Moon Shoe to Flyknit and Nike Plus, have consistently led the way in enhancing performance and incorporating cutting-edge technology. And their marketing campaigns like Just Do It and Dream Crazy resonate deeply with audiences, inspiring them to push their limits and dream big. What makes Nike so iconic beyond its incredible history? Let's take a look into some of the brand's most legendary elements that have become ingrained in popular culture. Nike's tagline, Just Do It, slogan itself is a rallying cry. First introduced in 1988, these 3 words are designed to inspire and motivate everyone to push their limits and achieve their goals. Just Do It has transcended advertising to become a cultural catchphrase, popping up everywhere from TV shows to motivational speeches. And then there's the swoosh. Nike's logo, designed in 1971 by Caroline Davidson, a graphic design student at Portland State University, is one of the most recognizable symbols in the world. The swoosh conveys movement and speed, capturing the essence of athleticism in a simple yet powerful design. Isn't it fascinating how Nike's founders started from scratch, driven by sheer determination? They built an empire despite starting with nothing. Want to explore more inspiring stories and insights? Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for such fascinating stories. See you in the next one.